Hello Libra, this is Joe, and I'm going to do a tarot reading for you for Libra singles for the month of May, but this is the 11th through the 31st, so it's not the entire month of May. This is more or less the second half of May. We're going to see what comes out for your love life, your dating life, single life, what is going on. This is definitely a strange time to be dating, social distancing, meeting people. So I think I generally don't do singles love readings, but I just felt compelled to, and maybe it's just because this whole circumstance that people are going through, being single, going stir crazy. You know, there's a lot of people are really struggling, you know, with this whole social distancing. So I thought I would do this, and we're going to run through all the signs and just see where things are at for people. And we're going to pull some cards, and then I'm going to tilt the camera down, and we're going to talk about them, and hopefully get you some answers. All right. We have the Moon, Seven of Cups. Somebody's in their head, huh? Temperance. Four of Cups. Wow. Two of Cups. So something's incoming. We need three more. Here, you definitely got something coming in, but you're definitely in your head about love. Knight of Wands. These two wanted to come out. The Hermit and Temperance. Very, very interesting combination here. We need one more. And so we're going to... that's the one we're going to take, and we're going to talk about this here. Two of Swords. Wow. I think some of you have might have more than one person coming in toward you this month, maybe having to choose, or this could, we're going to look at this some more, and this could also be deciding whether or not somebody is for you. I'm leaning toward that, but I'm going to look at the cards, and we're going to tilt the camera down and talk about them. Okay, Libra, so this has come up, first of all, the recent past, Six of Cups. So this has come up quite a bit in these that I've been doing, and this whole idea of looking back at, sometimes it could be looking back at your youth or childhood. This could be more about nostalgia, thinking of things of the past that made you feel good, that good past memories. And this could also be, you know, somebody from your past coming back into your life. And I really think that this is what this is about. I think many of you, Libra, have somebody from your past that through social media or some type of platform like social media, or maybe you saw somebody or connected with somebody that you knew from the past some other way. But no matter what it is, this to me is more about somebody from your past, maybe from when you were younger, coming back around into your life and reconnecting with them. So really this is a lot about the looking and reconnecting, but because, and I'm going to get to why. You have the Temperance and the Hermit here, and I'll kind of get to that in a minute, but this really is about reconnecting with somebody from the past that has a love interest in you, and I feel like you're not so sure about it. That you're, you know, it might be one of those things where you have reconnected with somebody and there's this talking and banter and going back and forth, and I have a feeling that whoever this is has their eyes set on you, and maybe you're not totally receptive right now to this idea of getting involved with somebody from your past that I don't think you ever had any type of romantic involvement with before. So we have the Four of Cups, and You know, this to me can be about the boredom right now. Things that are just, you know, nothing's really happening, and things are getting really stale and maybe a bit lonely. And there's this, you know, feeling of being disconnected, and then you have this person revisiting you from your past, and you know, it kind of comes in to fill the void a little bit. This temperance here, to me, temperance can sometimes be about unfinished business. It could, you know, be about moderation, coordination, cooperation, you know, just trying to get along, and you know, adapting to your circumstances and your surroundings. So this person kind of comes in and is, you know, this boredom is getting maybe to the best of you, and so it kind of helps you kill the time to buy some time. And so it does serve a purpose as far as you're concerned, but they might be getting a little bit too much of the wrong idea out of this. But nonetheless, you might actually be considering a little bit, and this might be somebody that you maybe have looked over, you know, before all this happened. You might have just kind of never gave it a chance or an opportunity. And so you know, the Seven of Cups, you know, you're kind of, you know, maybe this doesn't feel like a love relationship, but it feels probably like a friendship. And you know, you might be trying to convince yourself that, you know, this could be a romantic situation, but I don't think it ends up going or getting to that point. You have the moon here, and again, I had mentioned earlier being all up in your head about things. And I think this person coming in is really just a distraction for you. You know, I think you're looking at this person, and you know, your gut is telling you that you know, this isn't going to be something long term. It isn't going to be something that you really probably want to pursue for the long term. You have the Two of Cups, though, and I think this person's intentions are to try and work you into a relationship or some kind of romantic relationship, and I don't see you going in that direction. The Knight of Wands in this is telling me, when it comes down to it, you are going the other direction. You are going to probably just, I get the feeling some of you might kind of just back off from this person, or you might even ghost them, or, and I don't mean that in a negative way, but they might be a little too much for you and want a little too much of your time when you really feel like you don't know them face to face so well. And all of this communication is over social media, and you know, I think you're just going to kind of go the other direction with them, especially toward the end of May. And I think that, you know, this is where the Hermit comes in, really looking at what you want out of life with your relationships, and just kind of going through that little mini awakening, that self-illumination, and you know, where and what it is that you want in life. Where do you want to be? What do you want? How has this changed you? Everything that's going on in the world today, how is it changing you and shaping you? And I think really the Two of Swords talks about making a choice, or not being able to make a choice, or having to make a choice. And I think that you know, you ultimately do decide that this isn't for you. This is not for you, and it's not something that you want to pursue. So we're going to see what we get with these. We're just going to pull one of these to recap. Let's see, Libra. Oh, there we go. There's our card. The Thinker. So we have Temperance, the Hermit, and then we have the Thinker. So I definitely think this is, I had said before, you're all up in your head, really thinking about things, looking back at the past, and looking forward, going forward. What is it that you really want out of life? Whoever this is that comes in is just like filling some space. And it's not a long-term thing. There definitely isn't. They have an idea of what they want out of this, but I don't think you're reciprocating it. I don't think you are interested, Libra, and I think you leave it at that at the end of the month. For sure, you're not going to pursue anything with this person, and in fact, you may have to communicate that in some kind of affirmative way to them so they get the idea that this is not for you. This relationship or this idea of a relationship that this person wants is not for you. So with that said, Libra, this is what's going on for you for May 11th to the 31st. Leave me a thumbs up if it makes sense to you, if it fits. Leave a comment. Don't forget to subscribe if you want to hear more later on in the month and the months to come. Thank you. Stay safe, stay healthy, and have a great rest of your day.